Commander Morning, that Democratic a deployee of Northwest. You know very well, Hore, the SG after a pronounce a structure sa you said on the media, Larry, whoever or the structure must object it. So object the structure, remove all the documentation, Ramala Comrade John Dela. Objection Yarona. I see attendee that they deploy you on Northwest and that Democratic. I was assaulted. I was assaulted. I assaulted you again one hour coordinator. Yeah, MK Northwest appointed in Yalona. 1 hour is a member of ANC. I get go for the report. I began to report that the Democratic were a convenient deployee for I was attacked during the proceedings of the council. Got again a deployee alena. I mean got again a coordinator alone appointed. So now I reported the matter to you and Comrade Floyd and Comrade Magazelle. Formally. But now, because of a video and you want to write a letter to me, or you want to discipline me with six charges. That Democratic. I'm not gonna respond to that later. Take your decisions, do whatever that you want to do, but I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
A few moments later.
Thabiso, my brother, inkinga wena ngengakutshela kwivideo yokuqala bhoti wami ngithi you are not disciplined. Bengifuna ukutshela ukuthi indaba ye-constitution, my brother, awuyifundi uyibukisa phansi uthi. So it's what we are going to have a problem with many commanders on MK. Ngokuba bangayifundi constitution bakwazi ukuthi ikhulume nabo bakhulume nayo. At the end of the day niyoyenza ama mistake. That's why I'm telling you, my brother, namanje ngithi hamba uyoconcentrate ewadini lakho uyenze umsebenzi wakho njenge ward councillor. Hlukana nendaba ye-media, hlukana nendaba ye National High Command. Phuma lapho, my brother, avoid lokuningi. Hamba uyosebenza ground. Uyekele labantu laba kuma position. Right now we are already having your position, my brother. Ngiyakubona ukuthi you are still going, you are out of order. Bantu bangakwenza sima mistake, my brother. Kukucharge abantu ukucharge because we have done many mistakes. Namanje usaqhubeka ngawo lama mistake ukuthi ngeke uhambe. We are not powerful. Kundlula MK party constitution, brawami. Ngiyo le isiguidayo. Just be disciplined, my brother. Ucontinue. Ngikubonile kule comment yakhe ekugcineni lapha kule video yakho lengiyenzile. Angisabi umuntu mina, commander. I will tell you the truth. Ngeke ngijike. Uma ngizonda ngiyakuzonda, uma ngithanda ngiyakuthanda. That is all. Ngithi wena bana discipline. I'm just advising you. I-constitution awuyifundi uyibukisa phansi. Ngithi commander this morning, let's read the constitution. All of us as MK people, let's read the constitution. The constitution is the one that is going to guide us, because at the end of the day, is the one that is going to beat us again, the constitution. Because labantu lapabagu, the high command, bazosivulela i-constitution bathi when uyenze lokhu so. At the end of the day ngeke uvume ngoba mistake yakho awaboni. Let's be disciplined, all of us as MK members.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to another epic episode of Newsology, a political channel that deals with the politics in every corner. So today I want us to talk about the Northwest MK Councillor Thabiso Molefe. We know that the MK party have served him with some warnings, some charges. So he's been charged by the MK party, and the worst thing at the end happened. So I'll get to what happened at the end, because he did respond as you saw the video, right? And he said a lot of things there. A Marxist-Leninist wrote that ill-disciplined MK councillor in the Northwest called Thabiso Molefe has been served with papers by the MK National Prosecutor. We hope Duduzile Zuma Sobundla has also been served with papers. No one is above the Constitution, not even an MK branch from Nkandla. We are for the rule of law. Case closed. So the comrade today, Thabiso Molefe, has outlined that he has been fighting a lot of battles there in Northwest for the MK party alone. And he said that before the formation of any structures, when the MK party was started, there were a lot of battles and even court battles that happened there. And he was in the forefront of fighting these battles for the survival of the MK party in Northwest. So that let us now go to what he said, right? Because I want us to look at the 6 charges that the MK party did send to him, because they sent him a letter. So this is what Mr. Molefe is saying. Ntate Mokotedi have been ignoring Thabiso Molefe about the battles he is fighting in Northwest. So who is Ntate Mokotedi? Ntate Mokotedi is a Northwest deployee, is a convener in the Northwest province of the MK party. So Ntate Mokotedi said that on the media, whosoever does not agree with the structures that was given by the MK party high command must object it. And we objected the structures and sent some documentation to John Lela. Our objection was never attended. So basically what he's saying, he said that and Ntate Mokotedi said to them that if they object to the structures given, they must send their grievance to the high command of the province, and which is John Lela, and John Lela will have to respond. But John Lela just blue ticked them, so he was not answered. I was assaulted by the girl who is your deployee and also a member of the ANC. So he's saying that there is this girl which they have elected, right, to be part of the high command in Northwest. But now Thabiso Molefe knows this girl quite well, because he says that this girl, I know her, and she has also the membership of the ANC. So her character and position is questionable. And Thabiso did send that to whom? To John Lela and Ntate Mokotedi. But remember that he was not responded. And on the report, he did outline that I was attacked by Umkhonto weSizwe Council by your coordinator. I reported the matter to Floyd, to Comrade Floyd, Comrade Makasela, and Ntate Mokotedi formally. So there's a letter that was sent to the high command now of the MK party from provincial to national. Right, and it says that it was written formally, all the details there, but they were never responded. So what I pick up is that it's either these letters were not reaching the likes of Floyd Shivambu and others, right? Because the reason I say that is because of what Floyd has said in this video here.
You know, Umkhonto weSizwe is the most united organization in South Africa. They are anonymous elements that we do not know. There's never been anyone who came to a meeting of Umkhonto weSizwe to express a view about any of its leaders. Not in this meeting, not in any provincial meeting. There's never been anyone who came to say that the national chairperson, deputy chair, secretary general is not suitable. The people who are trying to say that are faceless, cowards, who have never said that in any meeting of Umkhonto weSizwe. As far as we're concerned, we've got a solid and united leadership that is reading from the same hymn book. We are on the same agenda of consolidating the structures of the organization. There's robust engagements internally in terms of the direction of the organization. It happens in that way when the organization is growing, that there will be different perspectives on the pace on the form and content of its growth. But the organization is growing, and we are not aware of any dissenting voices. And of course, if there are dissenting voices, we'll listen to them, because we're an organization that is transparent and engages with all views that are brought to our attention. But thus far, there is no one who has got a name and surname and an ID number who has come to say that they've got concerns about the direction of the organization. We don't know anyone of that nature.
What about
no one.
What about
I think the issue of Mr. Duzile is handled elsewhere as part of the disciplinary issues, but there's never been any member of Nkandla who came to a formal structure of Nkandla to any meeting to express any view about the leadership direction of Nkandla. That is the absolute fact. So there is nowhere in the minutes of Nkandla or even in the records of who says what, where. There's never been anyone who raised the concerns about the direction of the organization in the manner that it is. And if they raise those issues, we'll then get to listen to them and then be able to clarify as to just how do we move forward. But otherwise, we're not concerned about all those issues. What our concern is now is to establish presence in all the voting districts, in all the wards, in all the municipalities, in all the districts, and then prepare for victory in the upcoming elections.
So the SG Floyd Shivambu says that there was no report that came under the structures of the MKP High Command. There was even no single name or a complaint about anyone or whatsoever. Did you hear him? He said that they never received any letter from anyone. That's why I said that this is very surprising to say. Maybe was he sending this letter to wrong leadership of the MKP, which that leadership maybe sabotaged him. I'm just thinking roughly about this. Sabotaged him not to send now that information to right people, because Floyd says that there is nothing that we have received about anyone. I think that one was clear. But when we continue, so there are 6 charges that they sent him a letter, which is a public letter of ill discipline, right? And they say that he will need to respond if he fails to, and maybe he can challenge the letter of all the charges. So what were the charges about? So charge number 1. Charge number 1 says that because of the video, you charge me with 6 charges. That Thabiso says that. So the charge is about the video basically that he had, that he posted on TikTok, right? So seems like the video has reached them, the High Command, and now the High Command is responding according to the constitution of the MK Party about the transgressions that they saw or depicted when they survey and analyze the video, right? So number 1, the first offense committed by Thabiso Molefe is using insulting language towards the SG of the Nkandla season. That's number 1. Then number 2 is committing an offense of Section A, posting a video on the social platforms. That is number 2. Now number 3, Section 3 offense. You encourage political intolerance on the voice note that he shared on the WhatsApp group. Then number 4, Section 3, you provoke and posted a WhatsApp VN saying you won't support any structures or any leadership in the MK Party. And number 5, Section A, you've broken. You went to Nkandla and you disobeyed the High Command of the MKP. That is transgression. And number 6, you transgressed Section 3, insulting leadership through your social post and through your VNs that you gave on the WhatsApp groups. So what was very interesting is that at the later end of the video, as you heard him, he did respond to say that I am not gonna respond to that letter. Take your decision and you'll do whatsoever that you wish and do what you want. do what you want to do. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. Thabiso Molefe said that, and he's saying that I don't recognize the structure, I don't recognize your disciplinary approach. I'm not going anywhere. So one thing that I find betraying Mr. Molefe is the entitlement of saying that no, but the MK party in Northwest, it is standing because of me. It owes me. No, my brother, I have bad news for you. Seems like your 720k has just went down the drain. The reason why I say that is because boom, next morning he sends a resignation letter to the MK party to say that I resign and I want nothing to do with you. And remember, this comes after he has declared and confirmed that he is not going nowhere. He's not going anywhere. He will still remain there and he will sideline everything that they are charging him of. But now seems like he has the change of heart. Now he doesn't want anything to do with the MK party. So let's check the letter of what his argument about in the letter, because he did outline everything in that letter here. Resignation letter dated 26/03/2025 to Umkhonto weSizwe President Jacob Gedlehle Zuma, National Secretary General Floyd Shivambu, Rustenburg Region Council Chamber and Northwest NHC Deployee Convener General Prince Mukutedi, from Ward 45 Councillor Thabiso Molefe. Resignation as a councillor of Ward 45 and as an MK party member. Kindly be informed that I have took a decision to resign from my position as a councillor of Ward 45. Effectively, has been an honor to serve on the council as I represent our community for the past 6 months. I would like to express my gratitude for the opportunities and experiences I've had while serving on the council. It has been a privilege to work alongside dedicated individuals committed to improving the quality of life in our province of the Northwest regions and mostly Ward 45. On this account or impulse, I'm justifying the rational actions of National High Command on down looking at us. I've been fighting the battle of MK Party alone this side on basis of an attack from the son of Keda Bosalidwaba. I reported the incident to the police. Secretary General Keda Floyd Shivambu and Northwest NHC Deployee Convener General Prince Mukutedi, and also provided them with the case number. Keda Bosalidwaba serving me at the council, and I reported the incident to the Secretary General Keda Floyd Shivambu and the Northwest NHC Deployee Convener General Prince Mukutedi. I'm running campaigns alone. I've asked the NHC for their support, but yet nothing, and also no response from them. I've been served with the notice of complaint for visiting the president of MK parties as the councillor by Keda Prince Mukutedi, Northwest Deployee. I, Thabiso Molefe, Ward 45 councillor, tried by all means to follow the protocols and constitution of the MKP, as I was alone lawfully representing the MK party in the Northwest province before the structures was announced. I did try many times to contact and report everything to the NHC Secretary General, but felt because he already took sides, then started to report the president of the MK party. Thank you for your understanding. I wish the entire council continue the success in their efforts to better serve the community. Best regards, Councillor Thabiso Molefe. So now the challenges that I see here is that maybe there is this thing that we call hard acceptance. So hard acceptance is when that you had some privilege in the past, but as now time went, things changed in the course you were doing, and now you need now to adjust to the new system of the changes now. But because of the entitlement and the freedom you used to have in that course, it becomes hard normally, naturally, for any person who feels entitlement to feel as if now I need to adapt to that change. Who are these guys? Because they are new. Why are they coming with such laws, such structures, such authority, right? I've been here, I've been working successfully, I've been fighting battles alone, and I've been heading the MK party in Northwest alone. I've been fighting courts alone. I've been fighting comrades from the ANC alone. I have followers, and this thing is standing because of me. So that is entitlement. But now when the changes now occur, it becomes a problem, because now the people who get elected is those ones that maybe you have some particular view about them, or some knowledge of some sort. That's why he argued there that this lady that you appointed, that lady has dual membership. You appointed an MKP leader while that lady has ties and the membership of the ANC. So I know about these people. They are not what you think they are. But I was here and I've done 1, 2, 3. My record is straight and it is in public. And you know that fervently I've been working in honesty for the MK party. But when it comes to now you guys selecting structures of the leadership, sidelined me. After putting my money, 720k, after making some efforts of making sure that the MKP is getting recognition in the Northwest. But now you sidelined me. And when I go and consult with the president, you serve me with a letter and you kick me out of the party. And you said I disobeyed the MK party constitution. And you say that I've insulted some leaders in the MK party, but I was speaking the truth, telling you about the position, because you are not responding to my letters. So while I surveyed there was a highly lack of communication between the leaders of the MK party and the leaders of the provincial party, like Thabiso Molefe. So that breakdown now is giving these results of now the dispute between the two, the arguments, because they are not getting each other. These ones are saying no, but based on the video, this is what we picked. But it's saying that no, based on what I've been trying to warn you about, you never responded to me. That is why I made the videos. So you see, the communication there is just bad. But unfortunately, the end results, the shocking results, is that Thabiso Molefe has dropped the MK political party. You know, it's sad when people are leaving, right? It's sad. And in the MK party, the likes of Mfeka and Molefe are leaving, and this way the hardcore comrades, right? Me on the personal side, I will not say that now these comrades are bad, what the constitution. We all respect that, but what I would say is that the approach in every situation is very important, right? The approach, even though these members maybe they are revolted and fight against the leadership, like the likes of Merpadi, the likes of Thabiso Molefe, right, and others who felt as if they've been sidelined and been kicked out at the back. The approach is important. The closure that the leadership of the MK party must not have that ignorance to say that because of the constitution and we are the high command. Because at the end of the day, leaders are elected, and they need leaders that will be very influential to convince the masses, so that they will win provinces, they will win wards and municipalities. So they will need influential people at the end of the day. So you better be careful on how you treat those people. That's why I said that these two, they need to find closure, regardless of their differences, but they need to find closure for the betterment of the party. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and you can leave your comment on the section below, and you can press the super thanks button. And remember, until we meet on the next video, and I'm out.